Hi everyone, it's 5 o'clock and that means it's time for a little bit of music. Boy, that sounded cheesy. It's really nice to be here. This little concert is brought to you by Dalhousie University, their guitar program. Their wonderful director, Douglas Reach, keeps us involved in the guitar program from time to time every year, and it's super fun. So there are students watching this from all over Canada and sometimes internationally that are involved in the guitar program. And of course, we can do this live with all of you. So thanks to Dalhousie. And without further ado, I'm going to play a little jingle jangle. Isn't that? No, never mind. This is called You Can See Everything. They'll be wondering how this all came about. Little rumors will fly around this little town. I don't care. I know it's in the air how much I adore you. And I've been singing about water without a second foot on dry ground. You make swimming so easy, I'm gonna drown in your cap and blues and weeds and me. Who gets to feel this away? It's a choir revolution in the way that you love me. You set the sky high above me, and the heart can travel, given the right set of wings. You can see everything. And it's a quick turn the corner back into Prolifia. You take the summer off, jotting things down that you hope will come back to you. It ain't easy. You're the only thing that's on my mind. And it's the kind of storm blowing in a big love. We are living in the eye of what most only dream of. There is a world without the weight, and here we are today. It's a choir revolution in the way that you love me. You set the sky high above me, and the heart can travel, given the right set of wings. You can see everything. Give me something I'm not revealing. You came barreling round the corner, silver wailing, led by a match of recognition and recall. Wouldn't take long to fall. It wouldn't take long. And it's a choir revolution, the way that you love me. You set the sky high above me, and the heart can travel, given the right set of wings. You can see everything. Given can see everything. There you go. There you go. That was a nice little warmer-upper. So it's nice to play some music again. It's been a little bit of a quiet year for me that way. I've had a of shows here and there and big stints in between, which is so much of a change for my lifestyle than it had been the last, good portion of the last decade and a half, maybe 15 years. Anyway, so let's see. What else do we play? Any questions there, Donnie? Hi, buddy.
And Brianna says your voice is you're amazing and so beautiful. Bill Gregor says, I'm from North Carolina. Love your music. It's Quiet Revolution.
Oh, fabulous.
Castine says you're playing one of her favorite songs. Archman from Colorado says hello.
Hi, everybody.
Riser, whoever she is.
Hi, Mom.
Janet Cole, the super fans.
Hi, Janet, our buddy, who came back on Facebook to watch the show. So thank you. Well, it's really nice to see everybody, even though I can't see you. Anyway, I'm just going to play another song. I don't think I'm much for talking this evening, but if later on we want to have a chat or if you have any requests, I can try to fulfill them. Or if you just, want to chat or say hello, please feel free. But I'm just going to dive right into another piece. This is You Never Lose. When you wake up in the morning with a cold war on your mind, before you even gain consciousness, before you open your eyes, it's like you're being pushed and you're running and you're right out the door. I don't want my mornings to be like this anymore. You can yell a proclamation to the blue in the face and to feed a steady running and an unforgiving pace. You wanna hollow out and yell it good and loud until your throat is hoarse. I don't want my heart to be foolish anymore. And you give it all away. You give it all away. You give it all away, but you never lose. And you give it all away. You give it all away. You give it all away, and you never lose. I don't wanna hear you crying if you've been here before, and you forget about something to do with, and what you crying for. You want a tough tongue, need a tough right, it's something you can rely on. Well, you wanna make it harder than it is. Oh, you're gonna do it to yourself. I'm gonna tell you one time right, if you can do this right, I'm telling you, it'll be better than it ever was. both the dogs are trying to come in and out of the studio here. I can just see them creeping inside the door, which is really cute.
I threw in the little audience sound.
Oh, I could hear that briefly. Don is running technician tonight, and he's running through everything. He's got a really fancy setup tonight. So thanks to Don for setting this up to make it sound so lovely for our friends, and for taking the time to do that, Don. So
Tell people they should be wearing headphones or listening on a nice stereo.
So if you have yourself some headphones, a good set of headphones, or a nice stereo, hook this up, because we're going stereo tonight. We're miking everything, and we've got it running through Pro Tools, and Don's kind of mixing as he goes. So it's a little bit of a live situation tonight. So please do yourself the favor and get some juicy headphones.
It's a lot of a live situation.
It's a lot of a live situation. But I mean, like, live mixing, you know?
So Marathon is saying hi from Hungary.
Hi, Marathon.
Nam Gyang is saying hello from Vietnam.
Mm.
And let's see now. Who
Holy
else is
smokes.
here?
From Vietnam. Wow.
Squishy the Fishy says hello from
Hi, Squishy the Fishy. I saw you the other night on Don's show. Nice to have you here.
Franklin says hi from Windsor, Nova Scotia.
Aw.
Good old Jason Kavanaugh says thunderous applause.
Hi, Jason.
Sandy McMahon.
Hi, Sandy.
Nice opener, one of her favorites.
Oh, lovely.
Sarah Tate says hello from Manchester.
Hi, Sarah.
And let's see who else. Tara McGurk says hello.
Hi, buddy.
Castine says she's on headphones. It sounds amazing.
Awesome.
Hey, Hugo, how the hell are you? Hugo, Germany. This is wonderful. Greetings to Carmen and Hugo. Brian Murphy says hello.
Can people hear you when you're rhyming off, when you're saying?
Probably distantly.
Okay. So if you can't really hear Don properly, he's acknowledging you all being there, and I'm tuning the guitar, and I hope I don't break a string.
Tuning awfully high.
It's just a C.
Oh,
Take cover. So for those of you who haven't been in touch lately, we have moved back to Prince Edward Island, the far east coast of Canada, and this is where I grew up, on this beautiful little island of not even 200,000, I would say. And it's really special to be here. I get to be close to my parents and some dear friends that I grew up with. And soon after the Atlantic bubble opens up, and it's safe to do so, we'll be bringing Don's father over as well. So we'll have all of our parents close by. And it just seems like the kind of opportunity that is a bit of a dream these days, since a lot of people can't be close to their family for whatever situation. So we're really grateful to be here and be in this beautiful little province where COVID seems to be very much under control, and people are taking good care of themselves and of each other. And I'm really grateful. That's pretty cool. This is a tune that I wrote when, I must have been in my early 30s, maybe late 20s. And I was thinking about growing up in rural Prince Edward Island. I grew up kind of towards the Crapo and Borden Carlton, Victoria Park, or Victoria Village area, for those of you who know the province. Anyway, it was fairly rural, and I remember as a young teenager, I didn't really fit into the school that I was going to, which is, I know that's a story that a lot of you can relate to. And it wasn't hard like some kids have it. It was just that I didn't belong. And I was a bit of an outlier and a black sheep and whatever. Same story for a lot of people. So I remember my mother said to me one year, we're going to do homeschooling, and you can spend the next year or so, I think it was grade 8 and 9, that I decided to do homeschooling. And in that time, I got a sense of who I really was, what was important to me. I played music a lot, and I played a lot more live music. And I remember just feeling like I had a chance to finally be my little black sheep self. And I remember writing this song particularly about those days because, it just felt important to talk about it, and it's my job as a songwriter. Just remember, hoping I remember everything. And if my mom's watching, I know she is, it'll be particularly relating to this little house we lived in North Tryon. And that house, we're all very certain it was very haunted. It had a particularly interesting history. And I remember those were just very important years to get to know myself. And that's what this song is about. It's called What You Know. It was a long intro. Temper in a paper cup. You can soak the sides and watch the water rise up. All the learning how to swim. Each town came with a small town toot. Don't try and down different. You don't wanna be rude. Certain that nobody's gonna lift up. Soon you're waiting on your God-given day. When you find those clear blue sky, come and carry me away. Everybody will be looking up high, see the little hands wave. When you're in God's town, the brighter it shines. Everyone will tell you so. Your thunder is stolen from under your feet, and that's when it's time to go. You can break your back, wonder how you got through. Make up the stories you want. You sail it, hit and run, and all for the fun of learning how to never get caught. Go down the center, go down the side, do whatever it gets you by. You remember you were such a little kidder and a little bit shy, and hope it's enough to get by on what you know. Hope it's enough to get by on what you know. Get by on what you know. Ooh, get by on what you know. When I was a young girl, barely grown up. When I was a young girl, barely grown up. Goodbye on what you know. There you go. What you know.
Very nice.
Thanks, everyone.
Bill Brown says, love Brooke Miller, she's awesome.
Thanks, Bill Brown.
Your mom's shedding a tear.
Oh, I'm sure Mom and I will chat about that tomorrow because we just have so many memories of that little house and of that time in our lives. So that'll be cool. Yeah.
Matt Waddett says his favorite start sounds great.
Hey, Matt and Carrie. Love you guys.
Alan Richardson says that Greenfield guitar sounds so good.
Thanks, man.
Georgia says hi, Brooke.
Hi, Georgia.
Says 7, 8, 9, whatever that means. Then she says, oh, 7 and 8.
7 and 8. No, it was 8 and 9. It was grade 8 and 9. Yeah, because remember I did 8 and then I finished 9 in the same year that I did homeschooled 8.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure. I could be totally wrong, but that never happens.
And another Carmen is chiming in from Jericho.
Well, it's really nice that you're all here, and gosh, there's some old friends, buddies. I'm going to play a newer tune, and by new, I mean a couple years. I think it's time for me to get some writing done. I've been saying that for a long time. Anyway, this is a tune, I think for me, it's about having a lot of fear and just biting it anyway and doing it. Because what the hell are you going to do with that fear, huh? You're just going to let it get you, grind you down. But I remember writing it and feeling, in terms of my career, I'll be totally candid right now. When I wrote this, I didn't think I would be doing much more in music. I was kind of coming to a place in my life where I was about the 10-year mark and deciding that maybe I didn't have the stamina and really the desire to tour 8 months of the year. Albeit, it was an incredible experience and I won't complain one bit. But I will say that it is going to make you dog tired. And I'd be lying to say that there weren't really tough times being a tour musician. But I think when I wrote this song, I was trying to figure out, mentally prepare myself for what's my plan B? What if I step away from this for a while? And what am I going to do? What are my skills? What are my passions? Anyway, they also say that if you're lucky in your life, you'll change your careers at least 4 times or something. And I mean, I come from a family of tradespeople, so that would make sense. Anyway, this is a tune called Fadeaway. I'm always struggling with that A. Don, could you tune that in Pro Tools for me? Just make it perfect. For the first time, and I don't even know when. What happened to the get every little thing done? I'd be the first one. I've been curling bit by bit at the corners of every day. Full body in a blanket of desires I'd never say, and it burns away. Whose foot is on the pedals? This time it wasn't my idea. Big boom of the big gun and a whisper is all you hear. I got a mind to keep going, my body stammers around instead. I'm looking for the action on the new streets, same old action with a different face, and it burns away. You will fade like, you will light up like fire. an Indian summer, you just carry me far away. Oh, gold on the wingspan, gold on light on everything. Then I'll write these songs, and I know I write these songs, and it seems so crazy, no matter what they're gonna say. No matter what they're gonna say. They fade away. Oh, they fade away. Hi, there's my dog. Hi, Gracie. Aw. That one always feels a little bit haunty to play, because I'm howling a lot. How's everyone doing? And
Richardson really liked that one. Denise really liked the last chord in that one.
It's a good chord. I stole it from Bruce Coburn's, well, from him directly, but also his album, what is it? The last album he did, Dawn, was called, not Life Short Call Now, but,
He's done a few since then.
oh gosh, yeah. So one of his albums that he did where he, all the beautiful creatures. Life Short Call Now. He's got this song called Beautiful Creatures, and it's so outside of the realm of what we know Bruce Coburn to do. And I remember hearing it, and there was a couple of notes between his guitar, his chords between his guitars and his voice, that he did something so falsetto and so different from what he does. And I remember Dawn and I were listening to it, and we both just like, the goosebumps on our arms went, oh my God, what was this? And it just made us weep. Anyway, I remember that melody and all those harmonies and harmonics resonating with me really well. So when I wrote that song, there was an opportunity to kind of almost mimic that, and I stole it. So thank you, Bruce. But if you get a chance and you want to hear just the most hauntingly beautiful song, listen to Bruce Coburn's Beautiful Creatures from Life Short Call Now. Oh, stunning. Stunning, stunning.
Great string arrangement by Jonathan Goldsmith.
Hi, Jonathan Goldsmith.
No, but he did great string arrangement.
Oh, I thought you said that was a comment from Jonathan Goldsmith. Hi, you're just hanging out. Do you want to arrange one of my songs? What are we going to do now? Gosh. Oh, what should I do?
Squishy the Fishy says we have a nice sensible storage solution going on behind you.
I'll see if I'll play this one here.
Your Uncle Fred and Aunt Donna are watching from the front porch.
Hi, guys. Nice to see you. I can just imagine your front porch and the sunset you're going to witness this evening over your big, beautiful lawn. Ah, that's lovely. I hope you guys are enjoying your summer so far, or your spring.
Lots of applause from Janet Tennant. Cynthia King says awesome.
Hi, Cynthia King. Hi, neighbor. Neighbor Rooney. A bit clunky today. Close the curtains and lock the door. You know what? Before I play that one, I don't think I practiced it. Nope, gonna play a different tune. I'm gonna actually do Cannonball. This will be an adventure. Shush, John's laughing at me. Nope. You see yourself as on an airplane. You're high above the water, below the clouds. You slip through an open window. You wonder how you got there in all your spite, spilling out over all of the lights. And a motor won't know what hit it, body like a cannonball. Some days you've got everything, some days you've got nothing at all. And you curl up your feet, and the faster you fall, and no one ever sees you like a cannonball. You find yourself in a situation, something doesn't go the way you wanted it to. Even in a foreign language, you're raising the skin under my tattoos, raising the skin under my tattoos. And the water won't know what it is, body like a cannonball. Some days you've got everything, some days you've got nothing at all. And you curl up your feet, and the faster you fall, and no one ever sees you like a cannonball, like a cannonball. Ah, yeah. Body won't know what it is, body like a cannonball. Some days you've got everything, and some days you've got nothing at all. When you curl up your feet, the faster you fall, and no one ever sees you like a cannonball. And no one ever sees you like a That was a version of that song. Thank you, Don, for holding your laughter.
Oh, I think that was the glockenspiel. Bless for you.
Thank you.
Okay, so Nicholas says hello from Russia.
Wow, Nicholas from Russia. Thanks so much.
He's from Upside. Says hello. Almost flipped over to YouTube from Facebook. How exciting! Changed platforms. Let's see.
So I'm gonna play. Oh, are you still?
I just to let you know what you were saying.
Aw.
Bruce says watching on a big screen. It's hooked up to his
Hi,
house.
Bruce.
Celestia in the studio monitors. It sounds great.
Thank you.
Rainbow, next time I play solo, I will. Christian Orberg says amazing. Lots of good comments.
Thanks, everyone. Gosh, you're all over the planet. That's really cool. Are most of you watching on YouTube or on Facebook or both? That's so cool. Well, I'll try not to be such a stranger. I know that everyone is really busy trying to live some kind of a normalcy in their life, and it's no different here. So the more that we can do things that seem, somewhat normal, that's the better. So thanks so much for taking the time out of your day and your night to join us. And thanks again to Dawn for doing such a great job on the old push buttons there on the computer. How are we doing for time, Donnie? Oh my goodness. I'm running out of songs, guys. No. I'm going to play a couple slow songs. I have yet to find a capo that will not totally F up the tuning once you've gotten yourself in tune and you put the capo on and it's just like all again. So does anyone else have that issue? Is it just me? Am I doing something wrong? Is there a technique? Does anyone have any tricks out there that they'd like to tell me about tuning with a capo? Please. No, that's not what I mean. This is a little tune called Amsong. This is for Janet. I actually had a dream about this song, that I was in a little pub and there was a cowboy sitting in a white suit with a Stetson hat on. He had a little string of Christmas lights around him. And he was playing this song, this melody, on a lap steel. And I don't know how that happens to other people when they wake up and they have a song in their head. But that was the only kind of freakish time that happened to me. And it turned into this beautiful little lullaby that I always love to sing. That note wasn't in it originally. It's a little jazz number I threw in there. Dawn is laughing at me here. I'm trying to have a nice moment with you, lovely people. Could not stay sleeping. Oh, my mind would not allow. Suddenly all these thoughts on life crept into me somehow. And the sun has barely risen to lay aside another night. And it is here I settle softly into every word I write. Maybe I'm just counting up my sheep too late, and I just let them run me on the fence. Good are gods that wouldn't bring such pleasure. Now think of a morning, one that starts out with a laugh, in the hopes that I can spread it out equal on behalf. I'm an unforgiving measure. Will we find time just ticks away? In the hope of the simple things in a simple way. Maybe I'm just counting up my sheep too late, and I just let them run me on the fence. Well, good are gods that wouldn't bring such pleasure. I love that little song.
Me too. See now, Kate says it's nice to see the Mi'kmaq flag behind you.
Yeah, so this is Don's flag. I know the camera's cutting off half of it, but the other half is a star on it and the rest of the cross. So, yeah. It's a Mi'kmaq flag.
Jeff says he loves your singing.
Thanks, Jeff.
Jeffrey, a different person, says his G7 capo is the best. Well, Sebastian from Heiligen House.
Oh, buddy. Hi, Seb. Nice. Our dear friend in Germany who's presented some shows for us in the past. Oh, that's so cool. We miss coming to Germany. I know I miss coming to Germany so much. I spent a lot of time over there, and God, I'd say 80% of touring and playing music was over in Germany. And we had actually planned, our wonderful friend and booking agent had planned for us to go back last October, November of 2020. And we just hung on as long as we could, but it just wasn't going to happen. So we really hope to be back soon. And Sebastian, when we do, we'll come to you. It'd be nice if we'd come back. It'd be great.
Dan and Dorothy Unger in Cranbrook, BC said hi. They went out for pizza with you and me and Dean Clark.
That's right, our pizza pals. That's right. That's great. Cool. I'm going to play an old tune I wrote friggin' years ago. Must have been, the year 2000, 21 years ago. Isn't that amazing? I wrote this when I traveled across Canada, and I know I tell this story every time, but it's the story. I went across Canada, and I landed in Vancouver, and it was scary as hell, and I was on East Hastings, which is probably doing better now than it was 21 years ago. Anyway, long story short, I found some sanctuary on Jericho Beach at a place called Jericho Beach Hostel, which was soon after I left shut down for bed bugs. So it had 3 turkeys in the travel guide, but they had a bedroom ready, and I went there. Long story short, I sat on the beach under a tree and wrote a song, and I'm still playing it 21 years later. It's called Jericho. My sweet little shy dog, Gracie, she's laying down here in the doorway. You can't see her, but I think she likes the studio. She doesn't like a whole lot, but she likes the studio. I think it's because I'm here. Under a tree on a rainy day in Jericho, I came from one hostel to this out of the city. Vancouver is too big and I cannot wing it on my own. But it's quiet here in this telephone, so I can phone home. I met a William from France and he just flew in from Japan. He'll be hitching on the highways looking for a big red balloon. Said there's no balloons here, if you wish I will share my red apple. Said he'd take me to France, but instead I caught the bus before noon. And it's then you realize you went out into Eddie's Tastings. There's one in every town, you don't stick around to find out. And it feels kind of funny to be running out of money just by being there. You can get anything you want there, but it's not free. Oh, Rockies are awaiting my arrival now on Wednesday morning. That's 13 hours on a Greyhound bus to heal the dents in my shoes. This country's looking bigger every time I see something that wasn't there before. Surely enough, closing one, it opens up a different color door. And if then you realize the world on until you hear these tastings. There's one in every town, you don't stick around to find out. And it feels kind of funny to be running out of money just by being there. You can get anything you want there, but it's not free. You can get anything you want there. Oh, Jericho, you've been so kind. You're the first rain I've seen. Yeah. Beaches on my front steps, covered in driftwood. I shudder at the thought of leaving this part of the city. So thank you for taking me in when I needed some peace. And it's then you realize you will own into Eddie's Tastings. There's one in every town, you don't stick around to find out. And it feels kind of funny to be running out of money just by being there. You can get anything you want there. Oh, yeah, you can get anything you want there. You can get anything you want there. I think I got time for one more. So,
So John Philippe says you're the Dad Get Queen.
you know, it's funny you say that. That's the only song I play that anything in Dadgad. So,
David Carrier says,
hi,
I
David.
thought the line until you hit East Hastings was until you hear these tastings.
Yes, well,
Mind blown, he says.
hit East Hastings. Hear these tastings? Wow, dude, that is a new one. That's a new one. That's one for the for the website of misheard lyrics. I would be so honored. Huh?
It's a mondegreen.
A mondegreen, I guess that's what's called, eh? Well, that's fun. I mean, that one always makes me feel like I have mittens on. There's just so much blah, blah, blah going on. But, you know, it's a technical term, blah, blah, blah. I just learned that term this week. Anyway, it's really fun to play again. My dog is hanging out and watching as well, as long, you know. Any requests, Gracie? Any requests? Oh, she thought I said treat. So yeah, I'll play one more tune, and I'll just say thank you for tuning in and humbling me and enjoying. It's just so nice to play again. I have to admit, it's very different from playing in front of an audience, but I almost feel less nervous, which is interesting. I was thinking about that today. What stage fright is to different people, and there's a certain stage fright with playing to a computer, and a certain stage fright playing to a live audience. So either way, it's terrifying. There you are. Always wonder where you came from, and you always say Mars. I noticed one day my life was missing something, and then there you are. With a ship by your side, I was wearing my heart on my sleeve. You're wearing a star. I can't help but feel the luckiest of anyone here. Charmed you back from China or from the Pisces. How I am swept away by your ambitions to change the world. Tell me why do you go on living in the sky? You always show me love with open arms, but I always give in. I would have charmed it back from China or from the Pisces fin. that you changed one world here for sure. You always wonder where you came from. You do. And I always say Mars. I noticed one day my life is missing something. And there you are. Oh, in your shiny Martian suit, with a ship by your side. I was wearing my heart on my sleeve. I was wearing my heart on my sleeve. Thanks everyone for joining us tonight, and thanks to Dalhousie University for having the show and doing their summer series. So take care. Ciao.
It's a rare musician who takes up an instrument and forever changes the way it's played. I'm talking about people like Earl Scruggs on the banjo, Doc Watson on the guitar, Bill Monroe on the mandolin, and Jerry Douglas on the dobro. Jerry's created a soulful style that's instantly recognizable whether it's in a band or solo. He's won 14 Grammys, and he's played on many memorable tracks of over 1,600 recordings. The New York Times said Jerry Douglas is dobro's matchless contemporary master.